Welcome back to 5 Things. On today's episode, I wanted to do something just a little bit different. Now, I wanted to steer away from a strict top 5 and look more at board games as media. Now, I love all types of entertainment. I love movies, I love video games, and of course I love board games. And I love the universes that are created by which they teleport us as an audience into. There's all kinds of different environments and settings by which creators can inflect their theme and story. I'm not saying that I particularly love all of these games. However, I truly appreciate the world that they've created for the players. There's some really unique things in here. Now, I wanted to stay away from already existing IPs or intellectual properties, so you're not going to see any Star Wars or Lord of the Rings titles here. I wanted to take a look at 5 places that I would love to explore if they were in the real world. Now, number 5 is Scythe from Stonemaier Games. This is a really unique and cool alternate history universe that was created by a Polish artist named Jacob Rosalski. Based in 1920, the game is almost exclusively expressed by Rosalski's dramatic paintings that juxtapose high-tech fighting mechs with rural European scenes. Now, the artist has said that the game's basis for the fictional world is the actual Battle of Warsaw in 1920. Now, the Battle of Warsaw is actually considered by many historians as one of the most important in world's history because it changed the fate of Europe itself and stopped the Red Revolution. Now, being a history buff, I love this idea. I love that they've taken high-tech industrial mechs and thrown them into early 1920s. In fact, this has even spawned a PC real-time strategy game called Iron Harvest. I think it was just a brilliant idea for Stonemaier Games to tap into this incredible universe from Rosalski and create Scythe. Not only does it have the opportunity for expansions, which we've already seen, but also possible future content. It would be completely remiss of me not to include a title from Ryan Laukat. Now, this guy is an incredible creator. Not only is he a business owner, but he's also a game designer, he's an artist, he's a graphic designer. Near and Far is just a beautiful looking game, but it also teleports the players into a world that you truly want to experience. You're going to be traveling through ancient ruins, finding hidden treasures. It is a storytelling game. And I truly think that this is the game that has the grandest sense of scale and adventure. You're going on a giant quest, and your character is going to progress game after game after game, and you can tell a story when you're done playing. Ryan Laukat is truly a magician. The guy is brilliant. These worlds that he creates are so fascinating, and that's something that I would love to explore if I could actually go to this land. There are simply not a lot of games like Lords of Hellas. In fact, it's one of the coolest settings that I think I've ever seen in a board game. Lords of Hellas is set in the Dark Ages of Greece, an era that still remains primarily shrouded in mystery. The game is just super unique because it combines classic Greek mythology with characters like Hermes and Medusa, Achilles, and Zeus with heavy sci-fi elements, creating this really cool aesthetic of mythology mixed with futuristic technology. Now, almost everyone is familiar with classic Greek deities, warriors, and monsters, but no one's seen them represented like this before. Growing up and being a huge fan of movies like Sinbad, Jason and the Argonauts, and Clash of the Titans, Lords of Hellas instantly transports me back to that same familiar world, but with a completely and unique and dynamic perspective. And I love the fact that it's not afraid to tamper with classic representations of these characters. This is a world that I would truly love to explore. Dunwich horrors, Migos, Shoggoths. As frightening as they would truly be in real life, my curiosity to visit this world would far overshadow my need for self-preservation. I love the world of H.P. Lovecraft, and I love Mansions of Madness as a totally absorbing gaming experience where players are cooperatively working together to solve a mystery. Now, to see this world firsthand would be incredibly frightening and scary, and probably insane to even comprehend. However, it also sounds incredibly compelling. And I couldn't think of a better place to test my friendships, my deductive reasoning skills, and to continually experience that rush of adrenaline in my veins than to be transported to a world as dangerous as Mansions of Madness. There's so many different adventures to go on here, so many different quests, so many different things to experience. And if I were in that world, I would realize very quickly the need to cooperate with other players to even make it out alive. Now, the last game on my list is probably also the most special because it truly breaks a lot of ground in board game design. There is nothing quite like The Seventh Continent. It is a card game, it is a Euro game, but it also is a game that delivers an experience that is unlike any other game that you've played before. The best thing about it is that it makes you feel like an explorer, trying to deduce and find out what is going on. There's a lot of different elements of video games from the past, games like Myst or The Curse of Monkey Island. Very much like Indiana Jones, there's a true sense of exploration and expansion within the game. There are very few places left to explore in this world. This game allows you to go on a grand adventure and explore some things that you could only dream of in your imagination. And those are the 5 places I would love to explore in board games.